Welcome everybody to Unity of Calgary. We are going to get started. I think we're live on the internet, on the interwebs, so we're going to get going. Oh, Bob, there's no mic over here for the speaker. Do you know about that? Or Noah, can you grab a mic for the speaker here? They're shout really loudly. So welcome everybody, I'm Anthony. Welcome to Unity of Calgary. The band and I are going to do a song to help you get settled and let go of whatever you might have brought with you. If you know the song, you're welcome to sing along. If not, you're welcome to just listen and soak it up. Are we ready? We'll do it Bobless. One, two, three, four. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Choir, you can stand up and sing along. We're going to do a couple of songs together, starting with Open Up and Receive. 1, 2, 3, 2.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Calgary. And no matter where you are on your spiritual journey, just know that you are always welcome here at Unity. We're here at Unity. We don't have a specific religion that we follow. It's more of a faith-based group founded by Charles and Myrtle Fillmore. And their belief was that the Christ consciousness lies within each and every one of us. It's in our own heart. That's that love we feel, that kindness, that tenderness you feel when you're looking at your child or playing with a pet or playing with your grandchildren or just being with a friend. It's everywhere present. And so we come here, at least I come here every week to remind myself of that. To remember, right, it all starts with me. So now let's just open. Did I tell you my name? I don't think I did I? I am Bob Elwood. I'm part of the spiritual leadership team here at Unity of Calgary and also part of the board. I'm the vice president of the board. And I've been coming here about 10 years now, and I love it. I just love the energy of the people and the message. It speaks to me. And part of that message that we share each week is an affirmation called the Prayer for Protection. So if it feels right to you, let's please affirm out loud together. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And now, as part of our affirmative prayer, we're kind of tying our affirmative prayer in with something we've been doing for 2 years now. 2 years we've been doing that. We have a new intention, a new focus, but not so new, because the Unity message is about this. So please affirm with me out loud our affirmation. Unity of Calgary is committed to life in the vibration of love. And I, too, am committed to living in the love vibration. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tone, because toning actually amplifies the energy of whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're giving attention to. Giving sound to it actually strengthens it and amplifies it, and it goes out into the world. And we're going to tone a sound. It's a hum. We're going to do that 5 times, and it activates the heart. And the whole intention of this is we're going to focus on our hearts. We're going to feel that love that's there, and we're going to send it out into this room, to each other, out into the city, and around the world. Are you up for that? Yes? And it has power. Our prayers have power. Our clear intentions have power. And that sound of has power. So let's all take a deep breath. Feel your love. Send it out. Send it out into the world. feel it coming back to you one last time. Just feel it. Feel it emanating out from you. And also feel it emanating to you from the other people in the room. And when you're ready, you can come back. And know that you just made the world a better place. You helped harmonize the field that's ever present. You increased the light and the love in the world just by that simple intention. And now we're going to have our daily word reading. This is a magazine that's published by Unity that's been in publication for over 100 years. And today we have Deborah McDonald to read our daily word. Let's please welcome Deborah.
So the daily word is prosperity. I rise above material concerns as I claim my prosperity. No matter the shifting fortunes of the world or my life, I can still live prosperously. When I feel troubled by my circumstances, I have the power to shift my consciousness and align with spiritual truth. Realizing I am heir to the world's abundance fills me with gratitude. God is limitless, and there is no lack in God. As Jesus taught in the 12th chapter of Luke, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. I meditate on this scripture until I begin to feel the divine idea of prosperity take root in my consciousness. I practice responsible stewardship of my material resources, and I place my trust in God and rely upon spiritual truth to feel the fullness of my prosperity. I affirm I am prosperous. And this was inspired by Psalm 37:11. But the meek shall inherit the land and delight themselves in abundant prosperity.
I certainly can. Thank you, Deborah. She's holding up a sign-up sheet for the Daily Word. And if there's anybody that's interested in reading the Daily Word, please sign up. It's a wonderful opportunity if you're afraid of public speaking or, putting yourself out there, and yet you have a calling to do just that. Maybe the first step is as simple as that, is going up and signing your name on that sheet to come up here and give your voice to the community. Now we're going to have a solo by Anthony Burbage, our music director.
Some of you already know this song, of course, but I thought it might be good to do this song since it's the beginning of the new year that we celebrate. Apparently the real new year is April Fool's. So, yeah, so, but since today, is White Stone ceremony and we're setting new intentions and so on, I thought it'd be good to remind ourselves about the message in this song. Are you ready? Yeah, no, we're not gonna, no, that's the meditation song. We're doing the Great Awakening. Yeah, are you ready? Okay, great, all right. And the world needs you more than you know. For if darkness should fall on the earth, it is you who'll be the light of the world. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. You are a part of a great awakening. And though the universe asks for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. But if you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. You are a part of a great awakening.
Are you ready for the Great Awakening in your own lives? I hope so. And I hope that Great Awakening comes this year in 2026, if it hasn't already arrived. I think it's going to be an exciting year. And as part of that excitement, we here at Unity have rituals that we like to do every year. And today, the first Sunday of the new year, is a ritual we call the White Stone Ceremony. And I'm going to let Alara Payton, who's been a long-time member, she's been a board member, she's been part of the SLT, she's our prayer chaplain, and she's been around far longer than I. And she is one of those grounding forces here at Unity that keeps us aligned and on track. So I'm going to invite her up to explain it all, because she's going to be doing it. Let's please welcome Alara Payton.
Ah, how beautiful. I was going to look out the window and say, isn't it wonderful to be here on a white, frosty day, but we know what it's like out there. Isn't it gorgeous today? All that white for our White Stone Ceremony. Oops, I forgot my script. Okay. How many of you have participated in the White Stone Ceremony before? So no matter how many times you have, I invite you to come to this ceremony with a beginner's mind, beginner's heart, just as those who are here for the first time are here with curiosity and openness to experience this White Stone ritual. Now, this practice was established during the Roman times. I just realized this is kind of in the way. I should have had a head mic, but let me see if I can make this work better. I'm going to take this off. So during the Roman times, it was a custom to give prisoners a white stone with a new name on it as when they were released from prison. Thank you. To show that they were free. Only people who were freed from prison were given such a white stone. They didn't get papers or documentation, but a white stone, a stone to write a new name on. This meant that everything in the past was complete. They had served their sentence and they were free to start a new life. The white stone is mentioned in a verse found in the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 17. Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. To everyone who conquers, who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna. And I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. One of the early metaphysicians, Emily Cady, in the book Lessons in Truth, a much-loved Unity book written in 1903, speaks about this verse. She focuses on the word manna, which means the word of God, as being heard in the secret place of the Most High in each of us, where Spirit, the indwelling Christ, resides, and that Spirit has a message for each one of us. It's from these powerful references that two Unity ministers, Reverends David and Gay Williamson, created this transformative ritual called the White Stone Ceremony. And today, we claim freedom. What do you think about that? Is that a good idea? Claim freedom? All right. Today, we claim a new beginning for ourselves, and then we write down the name, the message, that Spirit, the God inside, our Christ consciousness, has for us, and we'll symbolically write it on the white stone, or the white tile today representing the white stone. You notice we didn't pass them out ahead of time, because I have found in the past, people want to write on that stone right away. And this is not an intellectual mind exercise. This is an exercise of the mind synced up with the heart, synced up with our core wisdom. And from that secret place of the Most High within you, mine, I sense, is in my heart. It might be different for you. We're going to listen. Fully listen, open and complete and receptive to what our own Christ consciousness wants to share with us, to put on that white stone today. And so this ceremony is a way to enter the new year with a clean slate. Some of you began that process last week with Burning Bowl. Who was here for the Burning Bowl? I wasn't here this time. And so you started that releasing, noticing what is done, what is complete, what am I ready to lay down? As I gather the wisdom of the life experience that I've had, but I don't need to carry the burdens anymore. What are the burdens I can lay down? And as I said, today's White Stone Ceremony is about freedom, about moving past ways that no longer serve you, moving past the limiting beliefs and contracts and vows and covenants, moving past your beliefs of what you can and cannot be, do, and have in this life. Sometimes our lives change and we are challenged. You know, a physical transition of a loved one, loss of a job, a dear friend moves away. So many ways that we can experience losses that are significant to us. Notice some of your losses may not seem significant to someone else, but to you, for reasons personal to you, it has been significant. And perhaps some of you are going through some kind of adversity right now, which is highly challenging. And the invitation is to allow the experiences that we're having to be experienced in the container of the Christ consciousness, of knowing that our divine nature is of the creative source. And no matter what's happening in our personal life, we are not walking the path alone. We remember we are not separate. Even in the midst of stillness, with no other life around, we affirm we are connected to the source of all life. Therefore, our divine nature is our truth, and that truth holds us. And so a breakdown in the old structures allows a breakthrough to sacredly evolved version of our life. And knowing that we evolve ongoingly. Every second, something is shifting within our physical biology. And perhaps the person Well, I know the person that all of us walked into the room today is not going to be exactly the same person that walks out. We're constantly evolving. Now, the gift of adversity is that we don't often realize that we have certain beliefs until they pop up and smack us in the face. Anyone ever had a thought or want to say something, you go, holy crow, I thought I was beyond that. And suddenly, there it is. And so the adversity allows us to look in the mirror and go, hello, gosh, where did that come from? What's that all about? Why did you show up in that way? What is it you want me, you being my high self, what does my high self, my God self, want me to recognize in the mirror of that moment so that I can be more consciously aware, what am I thinking? What am I speaking? And what am I actioning? And I remind myself quite often, no, just because I think something doesn't mean I have to say it out loud or share it. And I found on the other side of adversities in my life when I made the decision to stop and be still and to access my divine self, and to access the support that's available to me in that sacred place of the Most High. I could feel and know that I was going to be all right. Anyone else relate to that? In the depth of a darkness, perhaps so deep that there was a part of you that thought it was not going to be able to draw another breath. And there we drew another breath. The challenge? Well, it hasn't always gone away. It's been there. But shifting how I perceive it has literally been a lifesaver. And I was going to be all right because at the center of me, as I know at the center of you, there's a strength, a resiliency, a resourcefulness, a wisdom, love, compassion, and a passion for life that is untouched by current or past human circumstances. We all have this place inside, this place of spirit, this place of true knowing, and it is vital to our well-being to connect into and listen to the Christ spirit within, not just when we're in crisis, but as an ongoing way of living our life, honing our practices to allow us to live this truth into more and more of our day and to anchor our truth into our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and energetic bodies. And that ties into the fifth principle of unity. It's not enough to know something. We must apply it for it to make a difference in our life. And what is that saying? If you change 1 degree of something in your life, where you are 10 years from now, if you think about a protractor, where you are 10 years from now is vastly different and much greater than that 1 degree shift that we're experiencing in the moment. And today we're going to practice this listening. This ceremony is a rite of passage into a new beginning, a fresh start. It's a sacred journey, an opportunity to connect and listen within. As described in the words of Emily Cady, learn how to be still and listen to that which the Spirit will say to you through the intuitional part of your being. The light that you crave will come out of the deep silence and become manifest to you from within yourself if you will but keep still and look to it from that source. The writer of the book of Revelation speaks of those who conquer or overcoming, which means those who are moving forward with faith and overcoming the challenges that they have in the real circumstances of their life, and being receptive to the highest and best, even in the midst of those circumstances, To those, a new name is given, a new sense of self, a new sense of life. During the White Stone ceremony, what will come to you is a spiritual name or identity, a spiritual name that has been decreed just for you. This is a naming of yourself or a renaming of your life for this coming year that we humans call 2026 in our calendar time of keeping. And because so much of the world follows this, if you think, did anyone see some of the fireworks going on around the planet? Billions of people have a focus on this new year. Therefore, it has potency and power in my understanding of energetics. So it's a kind of christening with a new name, a new sense of identity, and true christening means Christ finding or remembering to the God connection that we be. The new name may be a title. It may be a new authentic quality of living, of being. We're told in the Bible that God's name came to Moses as, I am that I am. And so you may choose to start with I am and follow with an identity or a state of being. I am understanding. I am healthy. I am a writer. I am a teacher. I am benevolence. I am faith. Or you may choose to simply put the word without the I am. Let it be revealed from that sacred place and not from the thinking, rational mind. We're so blessed to have both aspects of the brain, right? The part of the brain, the left part of the brain that analyzes and is structure and form and sequence and takes ideas into actioning. And the right side of the brain, the visionary, the creative force, as it moves together and we have a holistic brain communicating with the holistic heart. And if you have ever done martial arts, we know that we also must engage our lower core. For women, our womb space. For men, the lower dantian. And so having our holistic being open. And now some of you may not get your name during our time together. I encourage you to let that be okay. And know that you can take your tile home with you, your white stone representative, and be with it in your own time. And still allow the core wisdom, your Christ consciousness, to reveal, rather than the mind. When my mind is kind of worried, I see it as I'm searching and searching with just my mind. It's like being in a maze, and I'm like a rat or a mouse, trying to find my way out or find my food. There's a franticness to it, a worryingness to it. So I encourage you to come into your center core and allow your knowing to come from that. And so, Deborah, if you'd like to pass out the white tiles, and she'll pass out felt, and I do believe there's a felt for each person. I ask that you do not write on the stone until the place we're invited to write on the stone. And this is a sacred heart opening and revelation opportunity. Are you open and receptive to that? Willing to receive from your own presence? And so we'll start with our meditation song in a moment, followed by guiding insights and statements of affirmation and denial, denying that our human circumstances can usurp our true power. That will be followed by 2 minutes of silence. And then you will be invited to pick up your felt and write the name or the word revealed to you, or the phrase. I invite you to hold your stone in your hand, knowing that symbolically this white tile represents your white stone, your symbol of freedom just like the released Roman prisoners. And no matter how many times you've done it, the invitation again is to come to this experience with an open mind, an open heart. So let's join together in singing our opening meditation song.
Anything can change. Anything can change. Anything can change with faith. Any thought can change. Any thought can change. Any thought can change with God. Anyone can change. Anyone can change. Anyone can change with love.
So holding your stone, I invite you to drop down, down, down from your brain mind into your sacred heart mind, connecting the two minds together. Thanking our brain mind and its intellectual maze and problem-solving abilities for being a faithful service to our sacred heart mind. And breathing more fully in and more completely out. Sense your heartbeat. Use your power of imagination and breathe as though your heart and lungs work together as one unit. Expanding them as one unit on the in-breath. Emptying them together on the out-breath. Slowly, consciously, feel the stone in your hands. Feel its texture, its temperature, and know that it represents release from old ways of thinking. Release from limiting ways of expressing your faith and your creative life force. Release from the old, outdated contracts born of the sense of separation from your source of all being, from others, from the planet. Turning within even more deeply now, bringing even more of your awareness to your heart and breathing deeply, slowly. Become receptive to that which wants to reveal itself to you and through you. Go within now to the sacred place of the Most High, to your own secret, sacred garden, within your own sacred heart. Perhaps walking your own beautiful labyrinth to the very center of your sacred garden. Feeling one with Spirit, with the God of your understanding. Allow yourself to truly and fully be in your sacred space. Feel the calmness and peace as you come into the conscious presence of pure being, pure love. immersed in the presence of divine light and love, in the presence of your own true divine nature, I invite you to affirm to yourself, I am free. It is my divine birthright to claim my clean slate, and therefore I claim it now. This moment of deciding to choose my freedom, this is a new beginning, a new day. I see and know myself walking out of bondage, a free expression of the creative source. I see and know myself in a God way, unique, beautiful, handsome, lovable. I learn the lessons that I need to learn from my life experiences. And I choose to gather the wisdom gifts of these very experiences so that I can and am going forward as a free, evolved person today. I know my holiness, which means I know my divine wholeness. In the embodiment of this knowing that is beyond mere knowledge, I can and I do consciously release all that no longer serves my highest good. I can and I do consciously go forward in a direction aligned with my higher knowing, my God knowing, and my soul essence. I align my ego will with a divine will for my life. I release limitations of compulsive habits that have been holding me captive. I deny their power over me, and I purposefully nourish and nurture my soul, my body, my mind in the sacredness of prayer and meditation. I am a radiating center of divine life. I am sustained from within, and I feel a renewed peace of mind and heart. I am divinely guided. I am free. I am a clean slate. In the silence we are about to enter, Spirit within me reveals my new name, my primary energy signature for this year. I invite it in. And once revealed, I hold my new name in my heart for a moment, and I simply say, thank you, I accept. It is then that I pick up my felt and write my new name for 2026 on my white stone. And so we begin 2 minutes of silence now. And if you've not already done so, I invite you to write what was revealed onto your white tile. Thankfulness flows through us as we have received our new message or name. Along with it comes the power and guidance to achieve all that is for our highest good and for the highest good of all that we are here to sacredly serve in 2026. For those who've not yet received that knowing, I trust it will come to you in divine timing and divine order. We take the initiative to commit to consciously making time to create sacred space in our lives during this year of 2026, for we know that it's in this sacred space that transformation occurs. It's through this active, conscious opening up and being in the sacred silence and listening to Spirit, the Christ within, that we empower ourselves, creating a sacred sense of freedom. I invite you to look at what you have just written on your tile, or to look at the blank tile. Either knowing this new name or anticipating its coming. This is your new name, and you, beloved, are free to live as a unique and magnificent expression of the divine that you truly be. You may choose to share this name with others, perhaps as we share in fellowship after, or perhaps you will keep it for only your own knowing. Whatever is for your highest good is fine and well. And I invite you to imbue the vibrational frequency, to really feel that revelation in your cells. Feel your heart pulsing that frequency of this new name, this new identity around your body, feeding every cell. Feel your connection into the earth as it supports you, into the unseen realm supporting you now as you go forward from the magnificent version you were to the magnificent version you are now, anticipating the expanded being you are yet to become. And so I invite you to hold that as we receive the next musical offering from Unity Band.
I gotta clear the cobwebs from my consciousness to see the world through the eyes of my soul and let go of all that holds me back. If I want my life to grow, I gotta stand up to the fears inside, to feel the thoughts of disbelief, and hold on to the memory of how I felt when I felt free. When I change my thoughts, I know it's gonna change my life. When I let go of my hope, I know it's gonna change me inside. And the part of me that's always been is gonna rise, rise, rise. Gonna rise, rise, rise. Oh, gotta fill my heart with drops of hope and love. If I wanna finally find some peace, I gotta stop my life and breathe it in to remember what it means to be. I gotta let go of the things that don't make me feel like I'm alive, and say yes to every little thing that makes me feel like me inside. When I change my thoughts, I know it's gonna change my life. When I let go of my hope, I know it's gonna change me inside. And the part of me that's always been is gonna rise, rise, rise. It's gonna rise, rise, rise. I let go of the old thoughts, and I open up to the new. Oh, 'cause when I change my thoughts, I know it's gonna change my life. When I let go of my hope, I know it's gonna change me inside. And the part of me that's always been is gonna rise, rise, rise. It's gonna rise, rise, rise. And I let go of the old thoughts, and I open up to the new.
So who here found a new name? All right, excellent. And those, if you haven't yet, don't worry about it. Just have faith. Keep quiet and trust that the word will come in its own time. Now we come to our time of giving. Because, of course, we would not have a community if it was not as a result of all that those in the community give. So thank you all so much for being who you are and for giving the time and the talents and the treasures that are yours to give in order that this community can continue. And we're going to all stand. And we're going to sing our offering song, Give with an Open Heart. So please, come on, stand with me and share your love, share your light.
I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for my
I invite you to join me in the blessing of our offerings. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you.
Ah, yes, thank you. Now let's just take a quiet moment and bring to our awareness anything that we want to surrender into prayer. For we know that turning our concerns over to Spirit opens the way for abundant blessings to unfold. You can just think of a name, a situation that you think could use a little more love, a little more caring, a little more understanding, a little more healing. You can also, there's a prayer box at the back. You can put your prayers, you can write down the name of the people you're praying for, the situation, and put it in the prayer box. And Laura will hold it, and the prayer team will hold it in their hearts for a week, and then it'll be sent off to Unity of Calgary, Silent Unity, and they'll hold it for 30 days.
But it's not then, it's all at the same time.
It's all at the same time. Okay. Or you can send your prayer request to unityofcalgary.org or prayer@unityofcalgary.org. And if you need a prayer, you can call 1-800-NOW-PRAY. That's the Silent Unity prayer line, open 24/7. And it is apparently the biggest prayer line, busiest prayer line in the world. They receive thousands and thousands of calls from all over the world. So if you think you could use a prayer, give them a call. And we also hold other unities in Canada each month. And this month we're holding Unity Vancouver Island in our prayers and the Unity Canada Board of Directors. And now we have a blessing for the children in your lives, for the children that you are inside, and for the children of the world. Let's give them a blessing, shall we? We love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you exactly the way you are. Yes. All right. And now let's all stand up and sing, I release and I let go. Perfect. Add a little more space for your new name to fit in by letting go of a little bit more.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see
All right. Now, a few things coming up. Of course, right after our Sunday experience here today, we have our monthly potluck. And you may have noticed that we used to have them the second Sunday of each month. And starting in now, for the rest of the year, we're going to have it on the first Sunday of each month. And then also we're going to have a little bit of a chat. We were doing the Advent chats, and then it switched to the Epiphanies, and we've been following the 12 powers, and that goes till January 6th. But during our potluck, we're going to have a table, pick the table with Lou. That's Lou right there, the one she's at. If you want to have a chat about some of the 12 powers that we've been studying this week and what it means to have those in our lives. Next week, we have Doug Craig stepping into and walking in the light of Spirit. And then on the 18th, we have our monthly board meeting. And we want to open it up to all of you, anybody we're starting, it's the third Sunday this month, but starting in February, it's going to be the second Sunday of the month. And so if you could get us any topics you want, any concerns you have, any brilliant ideas you want to share with us that would make our community stronger, better, then please share them with anybody all those are on the board. Please raise your hand. Just look around. You can see who's on the board. If you could just share your ideas with any one of them or the spiritual leadership team, you can share your ideas with them by the first Sunday of each month. And then we'll be able to get those topics on the agenda so we can talk about them. And also, membership renewal. Deborah McDonald at the welcome table. If there's anybody who has not renewed their membership yet or is interested in becoming a member of Unity, please talk to Deborah. And that concludes our Sunday experience today. So please stick around afterwards for some wonderful conversations that matter with people who care.
I just have one question, Bob, before we launch into our last song. Have we missed the cutoff for donations for 2025?
What's that?
Have we missed the cutoff already for tax and donations on 2025?
Have we? Claude missed the deadline for 2025 contributions for tax benefits? Can people still donate for 2025, or is it too late? No, our cutoff is done. So no, we can't for 2025. Okay. Thanks, Doug. All right, now let's all stand, create a half circle around the room, and we'll sing our closing song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Yes, and everyone is welcome to the potluck as well, of course. If you didn't bring any food, don't worry. There's always enough to go around.